Whoa, so Jaime Munguia, I love this kid. This is a great kid right here. He has just now tested positive for some sort of steroid. We need to talk about it. We need to touch on it. Read some articles, read some statements from both parties. Obviously Munguia and Bruno Saras, and we need to have a very uncomfortable conversation about Mr. Eddie Reynoso.
This is high speed chess. That's what you're watching.
Let's be fair here. Let's be just. So for the people who were on the side of Ryan when Ryan tested positive, you got to be on the side of Munguia. You guys said the drug test results should not take 2 to 3 weeks to come out, so they were rigged. So you guys stay on the same side you were on when Ryan tested positive. You guys should be defending Munguia with your life, right? I'm on the side of I'm a trust Vada. I've always been by the book. I'm a trust Vada. Whether it was Ryan or Haney, whoever tested positive, I'm trusting Vada on this one. Munguia tested positive. He cheated in his bout, right? It's going to be further evaluation. He has 10 days to prove it was tainted or something of the sort. But I just want some fairness. I want you guys to defend Munguia the same way you guys did Ryan. I want you guys to tell me again, Jerry, it doesn't take 3 weeks for a drug test to come back. They rigged it, right? They rigged it against Munguia. But anyways, that's a whole nother rant for another day. Let's look at Jaime Munguia's statement following the reports of his VADA testing. Throughout my boxing career, I have undergone numerous anti-doping tests and have never tested positive. I was tested twice during this training camp and both results came back negative, which is why receiving this notification of an adverse finding has been a complete surprise to me. Several experts have explained that there are multiple ways contamination can occur, and I am fully willing to undergo any retroactive current or future testing to demonstrate that I have always been a clean athlete. I will not make any further comments on this matter until the process is concluded with the results of the B sample, right? And typical, what else are you supposed to say? It's a pretty good response from Munguia. Bruno Saras also came out and made a statement, a really bold statement, and it may open up a door for the unfortunate trilogy. Bruno Saras states, and he told Ring Magazine, "I'm shocked by the news that Jaime Munguia tested positive for a banned substance. There's no place in boxing for cheating. The sport is dangerous enough already. I went to Mexico and knocked out Munguia fair and square in December, and I was gracious enough to give him a rematch in May. He knew he could not beat me on a level playing field. I trust that this result will be overturned immediately." Wow. That's interesting. Like I said, we're going to have about 10 days for Mr. Jaime Munguia to prove contamination or anything of the sort. We're going to get the B sample. We're going to get all that good stuff that Ryan was able to get, and Ryan wasn't able to prove that he was innocent. So Munguia is going to get the opportunity to prove contamination or anything like that. But right now, as it stands, this fight looks to be overturned unless the Munguia team could do something about it. Now, on the subject of Munguia and Eddie Reynoso, we gotta have a conversation, man. I love Eddie Reynoso. Eddie Reynoso is a great trainer. I love Canelo Alvarez. You guys know I love Canelo. But what is going on? What is going on in this camp? Like, let's be honest, guys. What are we doing? Munguia, Canelo. I get Ryan really wasn't with Canelo and Reynoso when he tested positive, but Ryan was in that camp. Luis Neri, who I think is a damn good fighter, who knocked out Shinsuke Yamanaka, was in that camp. Oscar Valdez tested positive in that camp. Andy Ruiz, I don't think tested positive. I'm not going to put that on him. I'm going to say Andy Ruiz didn't. You guys got to let me know in the comments below. Did Andy Ruiz ever get caught with anything? But, yeah, man, that's what's going on. I got to be honest. This is disgraceful. Canelo Alvarez and all these guys that's in this camp. This is disgraceful. And you guys know I love Canelo. I love Canelo. He's being a disgrace to boxing. The stature Canelo is at right now in boxing, the amount of leverage and power Canelo Alvarez has, he needs to be more, I want to say strict, but needs to take more action with these type of things going on in his gym. Because now, And it's unfair, Canelo. But you're the big star. You're the guy we're looking at. It's called Camp Canelo with Mr. Eddie Reynoso. So we're looking at you, and all this stuff is going to fall down on your shoulders. And like I said, it's unfair, but you tested positive for clenbuterol, right? As well. Now, you were able to prove it was tainted, but it's still sketchy, still fishy. I still don't like it. As much as I love you as a boxer, I still don't like it at all. Not one bit. So I'm looking at Canelo. I'm looking at Eddie Reynoso. What is going on? What's happening? This isn't a one-time occurrence. There is like a 90% chance if you train with Eddie Reynoso, you are gonna test positive in your next fight. And that is disgusting. I gotta be honest. Maybe it is some diet thing going on with that team. I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt. I dropped the hammer on Ryan Garcia because I hate Ryan, and I feel like he cheated the sport. I'm dropping the hammer on Reynoso and Alvarez right now. I'm not giving you guys the benefit of the doubt. Lock in, fix your camp, tighten up. You got to tighten up. Y'all are multi-millionaires. Canelo just signed a $400 million deal. We can tighten up these type of things, man. Canelo's been boxing professionally for 20 years now. 20 years. He has the money. He has the leverage. He has all the power to tighten up on these type of things. Canelo can eat out of any restaurant, get the right diet, nutrition from any farm on the planet. There should be no type of tainted supplements going into anybody's system in that camp. And it should not be a reoccurring issue in the boxing community. There should not be 5 different occasions where I'm looking at Eddie Reynoso and I'm asking him what the hell happened. And it's unfair. I'm putting this on Reynoso. I'm putting this on Canelo. It is unfair. But as the big dog, as the top dog, it has to fall on somebody. It has to fall on somebody. And there's a very weird coincidence that when fighters work with this somebody, it ends up happening to them. But I don't want to go on a yap session here. I feel like I got my point across. I am really interested to hear your guys' thoughts, and I'm really interested to see how this all plays out. Maybe Munguia was tainted. Maybe he's just a flat out cheater, right? Like I said, I'm not giving these guys the benefit of a doubt. Like I said, I'm gonna drop the hammer on these guys, but like I said, I'm really interested to see what you guys think. You guys let me know, how do y'all feel about Jaime Munguia and his positive test? How do y'all feel about Eddie Reynoso and that camp with Canelo Alvarez? I will see you guys in the next one.